Have you ever stopped to think about the common topics that millions of people, from Mexico to India, from America to Japan, watch hypnotized in front of their screens throughout the entire history of YouTube? Although our languages, cultures, and beliefs are different, when we press that play button, we all turn into the same curious children. We have dived into the deepest archives of the internet for you and researched 15 universal video topics that have captured human psychology and reached billions of views. If you haven't watched these videos until today, or if you watched and forgot them, let's refresh our memories and analyze with the Vasov difference why these contents touch the most primitive points of our brains. If you are ready, we are starting to decode the DNA of the digital world. First on our list is the symbol of escape from the noise of the modern world, primitive technology. Think of those men deep in the forest, wearing only shorts, not saying a single word, and building a civilization for themselves by carving the stone in their hands. This trend, extending from the untouched jungles of Cambodia to the riverbanks of Brazil, actually triggers that repressed desire to return to nature inside all of us. No electricity, no bill trouble, no traffic, only human, earth, and water. The reason we watch a man making tiles from mud or setting up a bamboo water system for 20 minutes while holding our breath is not to see a hut being built. It is our desire to remember that our own hands exist to create, not just to use a keyboard. These videos are a silent therapy offered to our souls trapped between concrete piles. In the second place stands the most concrete proof of our loneliness: mukbang. This trend, which started in a small room in South Korea and took over the entire planet, shows how much humanity's relationship with food and each other has changed. Hamburgers, seafood, or spicy noodles piled like mountains on the table. While the person in front of the camera eats 10 times what a human can eat in one sitting, millions of people accompany them in front of the screen. This is not just a matter of hunger. This is a matter of deep loneliness brought by modern times. Virtual dinners eaten with a stranger in front of a screen have taken the place of meals eaten with family at crowded tables in the past. While those exaggerated chewing sounds, namely ASMR, trigger the tingling in our brains, they also create a strange pleasure that goes back and forth between disgust and fascination. At our third stop, there are abandoned places, namely urbex videos, which slap the cruelty of time in our faces. From the radiated silence of Chernobyl, to the bankrupt massive shopping malls in America, to the mansions left just like that with their dusty pianos in Italy. These videos whisper a single truth to us: everything, absolutely everything, will disappear one day. Watching how nature takes back the world after people leave, how vines tear apart the concrete, reminds us of our own mortality. In those broken glasses, in a doll forgotten on the floor, or in a calendar page left hanging on the wall, we look for the stories of the people who once lived there. This is a search for melancholic peace mixed with fear. It is the aesthetics of decay. In fourth place, there are 24-hour challenges, representing that innocent rebellion of youth. Spending the night secretly in a shopping mall, hiding in the labyrinths of IKEA, or spending a day inside a cardboard box in the garden of your own house. No matter what language you search for, there is always a buyer for this content. Because humans, by nature, love to push boundaries. Even though the action they take is actually just sleeping in a store, the feeling they give the viewer is a small victory against the system. The fear of getting caught, the adrenaline of hiding from the night watchman, and that childlike excitement of doing what is forbidden take us from our safe seats and drag us into that adventure. The fifth category is a strange area that satisfies the destructive impulse inside us: hydraulic press and shredding videos. In this trend that came out of Finland and spread like a virus, we watch objects that look extremely solid being crushed into dust in seconds. Why is it so relaxing to watch a diamond, a bowling ball, or the latest model phone being crushed under that massive pressure or cut by a red-hot knife? Because in this complex world we cannot control, seeing an object disappear completely, irreversibly, and definitively sends a "we are in control" signal to our brain. This is the simplest and wildest form of entropy, that is, chaos. In sixth place, there are street food videos that push the limits of our stomachs. While watching the meals made with hands dipped in oil in the dusty streets of India, where hygiene rules are completely forgotten, you may grimace, but you cannot close the video. These videos, extending from the insect markets of Thailand to the night kebab vendors of Turkey, lock us to the screen with our five senses. You hear that sizzling, see that steam, and almost smell that scent. These videos are a risk-free journey we take to the most dangerous and delicious corners of the world without leaving our safe and sterile homes. In seventh place, there are those famous fictions that stroke our ego. Gold digger, social experiments. The scenario is the same all over the world. The man dresses poorly, approaches a woman, and is rejected. Then he gets into his million-dollar car around the corner, and the woman returns with regret. The reason these videos are watched millions of times is not the production quality, but the simple moral lesson it gives. Do not worship money. Do not judge a person by their appearance. Even though we know deep down that they are all fiction, seeing justice served and tasting that momentary feeling of revenge pleases us all. The eighth category is the digital form of hope. Restoration videos. Watching a lighter found in a dump, rusted and unrecognizable, a sword or a scrap toy car turn into a sparkling work of art with hours of sanding, polishing, and labor. These videos are not just the repair of an item. These videos are proof that a second chance is possible. We all want to believe that even in the worst, most rusty periods of our lives, we can shine and recover if enough effort is put in. Watching an object heal is actually watching the possibility of our own soul healing. In ninth place, we face the oldest fear in human history, ghost hunters. From the villages of Mexico, rumored to be cursed, to the abandoned mental hospitals of America, we watch people diving into the dark with trembling cameras and spirit boxes in their hands. Even if 99% of the clicks they hear are wind or fiction, we feed that 1% doubt of, what if it's real inside us? The question of what happens after death is the biggest riddle gnawing at the human mind, and we take refuge in the brightness of the screen to hear a whisper in the dark. In 10th place, there is the ritual of consumer society, unboxing and tech tests. That first shine of a latest model phone whose plastic wrap has just been peeled off. These videos are the virtual way of touching objects we cannot possess or dream of being. We borrow the excitement someone else feels while opening that box. Or the opposite, when they throw those devices worth thousands of dollars onto concrete and break them, we suppress that strange jealousy inside us, with the primitive impulse that says, if I can't have it, let it be destroyed. Watching the destruction of the objects of desire created by capitalism provides a strange satisfaction. The 11th category is van life videos, decorating our dream of escaping modern slavery. It is the digital dream of white-collar workers overwhelmed by plazas, traffic, endless meetings, and the 9-to-5 shift. That massive feeling of freedom fitted into a narrow minibus. Seeing the ocean when you open the door in the morning, drinking your coffee in the forest. Most of the viewers will never leave their comfortable homes and regular salaries, but for the 15 minutes they watch that video, they imagine themselves in that caravan, on that endless road. This is not video content. This is an escape ticket. In 12th place, there are reaction videos where we experience our emotions through others. Why do we watch someone else watching a song or a funny video instead of watching it ourselves? Because we are lonely and looking for someone to share our emotions with. When the person on the screen laughs, we laugh too. When they are surprised, we are surprised too. Our mirror neurons kick in, and we feel like part of that virtual crowd, that group of friends. This is the digital age's method of feeling together. In 13th place, there are makeup and transformation videos where illusion is art. In China, Russia, or Brazil, watching someone whose face looks tired, pimply, or old turn into a Hollywood star with tapes, lenses, and layers of paint is mesmerizing. This is not just makeup. This is a performance showing how fluid and constructible identity is. While slamming the falseness of the concept of beauty in our faces, the shock effect created by that change also locks us to the screen. The 14th category is the Robin Hood of modern times: extreme wealth and philanthropy. In this trend, where the flag bearer is Miss Beast, people are given houses, cars, or bags full of money in just a minute. These videos reveal the power of money and the shock, gratitude, and sometimes desperation people experience in the face of that money. On the one hand, we watch great charity. On the other hand, we become part of a massive show bought with money. Watching people's lives change in an instant instills in us the hope that that lottery might hit us one day too. And finally, in 15th place, there are conspiracy theories and mystery videos that push the limits of the mind. Did aliens build the pyramids? Are we actually living in a simulation? Are celebrities part of a secret organization ruling the world? These videos appeal to imagination, not logic. Escaping the boredom and ordinariness of real life, believing that there is a big secret and magnificent plan behind everything, makes us feel special. That mysterious tone of voice saying, "Forget everything you know," is the most exciting fairy tale told for adults. From Mexico to China, from America to Turkey, languages, religions, faces change, but that curious, lonely, thrill-seeking human in front of the screen never changes. Sometimes to be scared, sometimes to suppress their hunger, and sometimes to touch the life they cannot have, they press that button. We are the tribes of modern times, gathered around a digital fire, listening to the same stories. Which one on our list do you say, "I watch this too, and I don't know why"? Confess in the comments. No judging, just analysis. See you in the next file. Take care of yourselves. I love you all.